Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to DerekBaranProductions for another video. Thank you all so much for tuning back into the channel, and today we're gonna go and discuss just how much money I've wasted on a Mustang GT when I should be in a Camaro or a Hellcat. That's a total joke, by the way, and if you didn't like it, I don't know where I went with that. I just kind of butchered it. What was I gonna say? What I really meant to say was, if you're watching this video right now and you just tuned in and you're still continuing to watch even though I'm messing up, go ahead and drop a like up on this video. Let's hit 1,200 likes. DO Squad, DBPSQUAD, you guys are absolutely killing it. You guys know this car is my NA setup, full bolt-on, E85. And, you know, has some cosmetic stuff done to it as well. It's an A10 car, 401A performance pack, so it is fully optioned. And the price tag on it, you know, definitely, so about 8-9 months ago now, I picked up this car. I wanted black, wanted the shadow black. I could not find any of them in, you know, the general area, as in North Carolina, you know, up north in Maryland maybe. They were all over on the west coast of a fully optioned black A10 car. And then this one popped up out of nowhere here in Virginia. And I went to go look at it, which was a big mistake because I know how I get.
It's right there.
And I literally walked away with it that day. So yes, we got the car, 6,000 miles for $54,000 after tax, title, everything out the door from a Ford dealership. And, you know, ultimately I'm very, very satisfied with, you know, with what I got. As far as the car itself though, $54,000, all said and done, out the door. It's a lot of money. And, I slightly regret it, but not really, because I love the car. So some of the things that were already done on the car that, you know, I guess you can kind of already throw into the equation, the lowering springs, which, you know, it's kind of one of those things that can be kind of a pain in the butt to install. They're easy, but it's just, you know, it's cool that it had the Eibach sport lines, I think is what's on this car. Fitment's perfect, and you can clearly tell with the wheel and tire setup. I actually, I got a really, really good deal on this because the car did come with the factory PP1 wheels, and a buddy slash subscriber of the channel, his car actually blew up and these wheels are on his car. I was going through Facebook and I would just message random people, be like, hey man, like, you want to get rid of your wheels, we can trade with cash. And he accepted, so I traded him the PP wheels and $300 cash, which the tires are brand new, Nittos. I love the wheels. I think it really flows well with the color car and the setup. So boom, $300 plus $54,300 so far. Moving up front here, we're gonna get all the cosmetic stuff out the way. You can see we do have the Mach 1 front end conversion kit. The stock one, I did invest some money into it. We had the Cervini's upper and lower grills. We had the RTR bottom grill, and I think that's it. But I ended up spending about $700 for all of those things, which it's a lot more brand new, so it was kind of a deal. But I recently did the Mach 1, and then I sold my stock bumper for $1,200. I got this for a brand deal, you know, because that's just kind of one of the perks to YouTube, is you can promote products for people and those businesses make money. It's just like a TV commercial. It's exactly what it is. So no, it's not just getting free stuff. It's an actual business side of things, guys. Like, it's see, they need to teach you guys this in school. They don't teach this good shit in school. But the Mach 1 front end conversion was a brand deal from Extreme Online Store. Got that slapped on, absolutely love it. And I did get it painted with the grills, the lips and everything for $500. So boom, $500, tack it on. Moving on to this side, it was fully tinted when I picked it up, so that came out perfect because it's the exact shade that I go with on all the vehicles. Blue 2 valve, Lucifer, Karma C7, and Hades just had it done already, so that was a good $450 saved. I guess we go back to the, are you shivering?
No.
The camera's, it is getting cold, it's like snowing right now. Diode, side markers were already done. That's a plus. And let's go ahead, grab a little more hate while we're at it, because this whole rear end is sponsored, so follow me. We have our black badge, and this is the only thing I essentially paid for out of my bank account. And that was like 60 bucks. We do have the PP1 wing, and this is the Z01 add-on wicker bill, which I'm a huge fan of. Ever since I actually saw these products before I had an S550, I was like, I gotta get it, I love it. And you know, I was super grateful enough to work hand in hand with them. They partnered with me, we ran some brand deals and stuff, installed this on a video if you wanna check that out. And they hooked us up with their S550 rear diffuser, which I have just grown to love because you know, it looks like an S550. When I think S550, I think of something super modern, super like, what's that word I'm looking for? It's kind of like a love-hate type of deal, because I personally think the S197s are the best Mustang ever made, period. 1314s are the best. And not only in looks and stuff, it's just the perfect platform. So when I got this, I was like, you know, I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm not gonna go super simple clean setup. I'm gonna get out of my comfort zone and do some wild shenanigans like this. So this is the Rice Rocket 3000 now. Moving on, we worked with Morimoto and Stang lights for the Gen 2 Euros that I caught crap for. I like the Gen 2 style. That's really nothing to it. I know the Gen 3 are definitely more updated with the, you know, it has the
angles.
The huge shout out to Stang lights and the Morimoto tail lights. Absolutely love them. Straight up plug and play. So yeah, sponsored, baby. Car is fully paint corrected and ceramic coated, which I highly recommend. My boy Eric with Ethic Auto Detailing, just super grateful for his help, because he was my ex-boss, believe it or not. Before I quit my job and did YouTube full-time, he actually quit with the company that he was with forever and started up his own detailing business. So him and I worked hand in hand again, helped him get some clients, a lot of Mustangs. Eric, I know you're not a Mustang guy, but I'm happy that you're doing nothing but Mustangs. And yeah, he hooked up all my cars, so I can't really complain. And that cost me about $400, which is, it's ridiculously cheap if you know ceramic coating jobs and paint corrections and stuff. So that's a huge plus. On to my favorite part, probably. This is gonna be the first car that I've owned that I've finally put long tube headers on. And we have the LTH 1 in 7/8 long tube headers. They are catted, and I kept the cats on, not only because, you know, we're good boys. We don't do nothing illegal or anything. This is my daily / race car. And it just works perfect. It has active exhaust, which I did partner with Valve Exhaust. They went and made me a full custom catback with custom engraving that says my name. It says my car's name's Hades, and this is controlled with active exhaust, but it's done by a compressor. It's not the factory electronic thing that they came from the factory. It's a lot better. It's a lot better. It's controlled on a remote, on a separate remote. Click a button, they truly close. There's no vibrations. I had a lot of vibrations with my stock exhaust, with the stock active part of it. With I can't talk. When they offered like theirs having the compressored ones, I was like, I got to give that a shot, and I absolutely love it. So definitely check out Valve Exhaust. I'm so satisfied, because the great thing about it is nobody that I know has this tone in a Coyote, and I freaking love it. So when it comes to the exhaust setup on this car, as I mentioned, the catback itself, that was a partnership, but the long tubes were $2,200, and then on top of that, my buddy Chase, who owns a shop, they went ahead and installed everything for me, and that cost me $1,200. So in exhaust, theoretically, I have $3,200 with installation, but if I would have had to buy that catback, add another $3 grand on or so. So I'm very, very grateful for the position I'm in and the companies I get to work with. So that's kind of one of those perks. Again, I'm gonna sound like a broken record, and I don't wanna sound like I'm you know, ungrateful, because I'm super grateful, but I gotta be transparent and honest with you all. So, but we do have the 401A smart package, you know, digital dash, the big screen in the middle. Again, A10 car. I can't thank Dyna Performance enough, because time and time again, they are always willing to work, and I love their products. I genuinely love this, because the steering wheel is so freaking fire. Nice carbon. It has the flat bottom, the nice leather here, and, you know, matched up with all this beautiful made in-house you know, carbon overlays. And then actually Romina did get me the carbon paddle extenders. This is like a must, because it ties it in so well to the steering wheel. So this runs about, I think for the full kit it's like $1,000 or something like that. Well, not minus the steering wheel. That's just the overlay kit. So it's about $2 grand, a little over $2 grand in carbon in this car. Let's go ahead and talk about full bolt-on and E85 side of things on this car. My main goal was to enjoy the NA life, because you guys know Coyote motors themselves are absolutely amazing. Definitely one of the best motors to ever be produced by Ford, and I'm a huge fan of it. And you match that up with an A10, the 10R80, it's a little beast. Stock manifold, but this manifold is indeed ported. I got a hell of a deal on this manifold. They usually run about $700, I think, brand new. I got this brand new one from a subscriber, shout out to you, for $300. And then we have our GT Garage Apex cold air intake paired up with the manifold. And actually, you might be able to see the long tube headers right down in there. With that $1,200 price tag with Chase's shop, this was installed as well. So yeah, that's kind of where that's at. And partnership for this, $300 for that. Boom, tack it on. I think that's your next mod. What do you think? Hood strut delete? I need to get freaking hood struts, proper ones, that is. But as far as modifications under the hood, that's about it. And we can go ahead and talk tune, because we are on E85. That's kind of the premise of this video. Currently 93 right now. I just switched it, and you didn't check out the video, go check it out. We did partner with Rob over at Palm Beach Dyno. I have been loving how the car is feeling, especially on E85 with that 10R80. It really does. It shocks you. Like, a lot of people don't understand that 485, 490 wheel horsepower in a 10R80 car. It gets down because it just pulls, and there is no hesitation when it's shifting. Clearly, it's an auto. And I do want to put this on the record. You have to have a manual Mustang, always. If I didn't have Lucifer, which is my 2013 GT with the Paxton, then this would probably be a GT350, just because I need a manual car in my life. For a daily though, and for a car that I just want to take to the track and have some fun without really having to worry about braking much, this thing has been perfect. I love it so much. You know, it's the perfect, well-rounded daily slash have fun car, honestly. And you know, I take it to the gym every day. I take it to go get groceries, and you know, it's tamed when I want it. I close the exhaust, boom, feels like a freaking Prius. But if I want to get a little rowdy, open up the exhaust, and it's E85 tune, it's ready to rock, and it gets down. It really does. That's pretty much what I have into the car. I don't think I missed anything. Do you think I missed anything?
No, I think you're good.
So that is gonna go ahead and put us at a grand total of $58,900 total. Now, considering not all of that has officially come out of my pocket, because I do pay on the car. I put $5K down. I pay just about $700 a month for it. And you know, it's not too bad. Considering this is my job, that's not too bad to me, because this is kind of like my investment for the channel. So, you know, out of my pocket, we can say 10 grand, right?
Yeah, about
10 grand?
Yeah.
Not too bad. So 10 grand, this is where we're at with it. Absolutely love it. I can't stress that enough. And I just want to go ahead and thank you all so much for tuning into this video. You can clearly see we're down bad right now. It's starting to friggin' like freeze rain. That would not be snow, right? No, freeze rain. It's like not hail either. Freeze rain. It's freaking pitch daylight out here.
It is not pitch daylight.
Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed. And if you have a 10-speed or an MC82 Coyote, drop a comment down below. Let me know how much you have into it. I know a lot of you guys build your motors, blowers, all that stuff. I'm curious to read the comment section and see how much money you've sunk into your project. If you guys want more videos, please hit the subscribe button, click the bell notification, drop a like on this video. Let's hit our goal of 1,200 likes. You guys have been smashing it, and I can't thank you enough for that. This week, I don't know when this is getting posted, but new video Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're ready to rock this week, boys. We have content lined up, and you know, we're making best of what we got. I'm out of here. I'm freezing. Y'all take care, man.